friends, welcome back to the class. Today we are starting a new chapter, chapter number 8, Population, Migration, Settlements. Students, let's study about population. The number of people dwelling at a place during a particular period of time is called population. Let's see about human resources. Human resources is the real wealth of nations because the people productively utilize the country's resources and formulate policies. Therefore, development is based on human welfare. It ensures food, cloth, shelter, employment, and other basic amenities are available to all equally. Okay, students, let's study about population distribution. Population distribution means the pattern of where people live. The world population distribution is uneven. Places that are sparsely populated contain few people, and places that are densely populated contain many people. Okay, next, let's see about the distribution of population in India. India is the second populous country in the world after China. Total population of India is about 139 crores in 2020. The most populous state in India is Uttar Pradesh, which having 23.79 crores, and least populous state is Sikkim, which having the population of 19.96 crores. Okay, next, let's see why the population is more concentrated in the northern plains of India than peninsular India. Northern plains of India are densely populated because first one, northern plains lies at the foothills of Himalaya. Second, availability of large alluvial soil for agriculture. And third one, availability of water from river Ganga, Yamuna and Brahmaputra. Whereas the peninsular plateau has moderate population because lack of conditions favoring agriculture as well as inaccessibility. But mining, mineral-based industries, etc. make it populous. The development of transport and communication has also accelerated. Okay, students, next let's study about the factors influencing the distribution of population. First one, climate. Second, physiography, that means landforms. Third one, availability of water. Fourth one, soil. Fifth one, minerals. Sixth one, urbanization. And seventh one, industrialization. Okay, let's see each one by one in detail. First one, climate. People generally stay away from extreme climate. It means that very cold or very hot climate like Thar Desert in Rajasthan and the regions of the Himalayan mountains. Whereas areas with high rainfall are more populous. Second one, physiography. People prefer living on plains rather than plateaus and mountains since these areas are suitable for agriculture, manufacturing and also service activities. For example, the Ganga Plains are one of the most densely populated areas of the world. Third one, availability of water. Human beings require water to satisfy their various daily needs. Water is required for agriculture as well as industries. So the population will be high in the regions where availability of water is more. Fourth one, soil. Fertile soils offers favorable land for agriculture. Fertile plains like Brahmaputra and Ganga in India are highly populated region in the country. Fifth one, minerals. Places with deposits of minerals are naturally more populated. In India, the areas of Chota Nagpur Plateau in Jharkhand and nearby areas of Odisha see a high population distribution because of the presence of huge mineral deposits. Sixth one, urbanization. It refers to the population shift from rural to urban areas and concentrated on the cities because of employment opportunities, industrial growth, etc. And seventh one, industrialization. Industrialization is the process of transforming an economy primarily from the agriculture sector to the manufacturing of goods. Okay students, hope that you have understood about the population and population distribution. Go through your textbook and if you have any doubt you can ask. So be happy and safe at your home. See you in the next class. Thank you.